like that. But it works totally fine now.
There we are. Okay, so I remember last time I said I was gonna put a container right here. Although I might put a bus there instead, just because it would look interesting. And the other thing I was gonna do is putting some ramps on the other sides of these other flat tops.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
I
gotta
have to
smoothen these out still.
redo my map.
So starting from this side, why not?
That's what you get for using an old map as your base. Oh, yeah, I know Beam closed unexpectedly.
There it goes. What?
Nothing. Someone said the Hoonigan cow said good stuff, MJ, and can't wait till World Finals 9 get the crush color treatment. That looks epic in testing. And someone else has said, holy, World Finals 9 is having issues. Sad moment. Okay, no problem. We'll get there. I know. We were just having conversations in general. I'm supposed to be in bed right now, but I can't sleep with crap. I can't fall asleep with crap. I've tried everything I do. I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna.
The last person I knew of that had trouble sleeping just because of how much stuff was on their mind, all I told them to do is just step away from the computer, do about 30 minutes of exercise, and then go back to bed. You'll fall asleep.
Hmm.
If you're willing to do exercise, that is. I feel like everyone's gonna be so curious what the heck I'm doing this for. So for me, when it comes to smoothing out corners, you either can use the corner ramp, which is what I used to do, or the trick that I was told instead was to use, well, what they use is just, they don't put a flat top here, they'll just keep smoothing it out until it's how they like
Mm-hmm.
it. But for me, I kept having it to where it was like an indentation where it should be coming outward, so it's more of a ramp to go up versus like a something to hit your back wheel as you're going up. So I go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and just take a flat top, rise all the dirt up, and keep smoothing it down until it's how I like it, which usually doesn't take me that long. It's just that
Mm.
this one I had to use a lot more of or a bigger flat top.
Hold on, I have to see something. If there's actually audio playing in the stream, and I don't know how to do that.
You're trying to make sure that there's audio playing?
Yeah.
Easy. Leave the call. If you hear me talking still, then you know that there's audio playing.
No, I just heard my own self.
Then you're good.
Uh.
Yeah, but for how late I'm doing this stream, I don't think I don't think that many are gonna join. Usually I have
Yeah,
to do
when
these
I.
around 6 my time, and that's when everyone is there.
What is your time anyway?
Like, I think it's like 9 o'clock right now.
3 hours behind me.
I know, most of the people in the Beam group are like Eastern or Central. I'm Pacific.
You're not that. Yeah, you're not that bad. Yeah, so I have to redo my map, and I hate it.
So why exactly do you have to redo it?
Because it's linked to MT Fairgrounds, and they said that it won't get approved because of that.
Yeah.
And since we packed it, it won't work.
I did notice that after you sent me that copy that it was broken.
Did you have anti-fail guns installed?
I have a newer version of it, I believe. Not sure if I have the older one. If there
It
is there
just
an, is there a newer
requires
one?
no. It just requires empty fail guns.
There we go. That looks
The
nice.
whatever's on the forums right now.
This looks nice.
Yeah. So what are you even trying to make? Hold on.
So right now, all I'm doing is just these two. I
Oh
have the two
no.
flat
Oh
tops. I'm
no.
smoothing these down. When I get done with this, I'm just gonna quickly smoothen the rest of this part out and add the ramps that I need to add, and then I'll see what the ideas are for the next couple ramps.
Yeah, very interesting. So I created a thread this morning for my time
Oh, what?
about Spider-Man custom trucks. I stated I have ideas for Spider-Man 20, Spider-Man 2099 and the Miles Morales version of Spider-Man. Someone said those are really good custom ideas. You should make them if you want. And then I literally had someone named Gage, don't know
Yeah,
who, said
Gage. Yeah.
somehow we replied to mine. And he said, "Yeah, not bad, but not, and not even maybe, even maybe a Venom skin would be possible." Then this dude that just recently joined, for how about a fire skin?
Oh, what skin?
A fire skin,
A
a
fire?
Spider-Man fire.
Oh, got you now.
Oh God, now I kind of want to make it.
I
Now
don't
I just
really feel
have
like I'd want to see that. I don't think I'd want to.
now. Would you want to see a Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales version of the Spider-Man body?
I can't answer that because I'd have to see what your design is before I say anything, because I can't say whether I'd enjoy it or not. Just the idea of it, I'm like,
It was off the premise. It was literally like I made them right after I first watched the Into the Spider-Verse movie.
I'm satisfied enough with this one. Okay. There. So now, those have been smoothened down. I'm going to take this ramp over to here. Shoot. There we
You're completely different from what I do. I focus on one jump, and that's it.
Oh, when I was doing this stream, I started with this one right here, and all I would do, or the way I like to do it, is I first make the whole layout of whichever side I'm on, because I want to make sure everything is going to be perfectly or lined up to where nothing. I've had a few different ramps where I just started putting them in, filling them up, putting the next one in, filling it up, and when I got to the end, I'm like, oh crap. One side is like pushed out this way, while the other side is inward. So I had to undo the whole thing, reline it up, and then refill it. So it's a lot easier to just line your whole thing up and then fill it in. Because then you'll know it's like, okay, this is perfectly lined up.
Does that with straight line racing? Because that's what I mainly kind of want to do. Because it seems
It'd be
simple
better for
enough.
straight line racing. What's the dimensions on that? 1.5. Yeah. What the heck? Huh.
Did you abandon my custom?
Did I abandon it?
Yeah.
Not yet, no. When I'm doing track creations, I tend to take breaks away from the maps because I get bored after so long.
Mm.
So even my map, my Houston, that one I abandoned. Mostly finished it, but abandoned it. My Galette, I took a lot of breaks on that one because I kept getting bored. I usually can do these tracks until like I get about a rough design for almost the whole thing. Either the whole thing I'll be like one or two ramps, and then I'm like bored. Next project. So no, I haven't abandoned it yet. I'm just doing other projects until I rekindle my interest again. Okay, so here's a trick that I learned from Scratched. He was playing with it, and apparently if you do this with the circle tool and
Hmm.
encompass the whole map, you only need one click, and it fills the whole thing in for you.
That is that. Huh.
Surprisingly nice. Yes. So double checking this now. I needed to go. Okay, so I missed a bit on the corner. Guessing this corner too, yeah. So let's see now. Hello, Jacob. Not missing the live stream this time, are you? Oh, I think you were here for the other one, weren't you? Hmm. You know, Turbo, there's one thing I'm kind of curious about, though.
What?
I'm curious how many of the people that used to watch me all the time back, like, I want to say 2 years ago now, are still here. I know Jacob is one of them, I'm pretty sure. There's a few others that I'm curious if they're still watching. Oh, you want another one of those videos? You know what? Just because you brought it up, I'll see if I can get one out either tomorrow or the day or Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll see if I can get another one of those out.
New trucks? What is he talking about?
Anytime there's an update, I usually release a video showing all the recent trucks. So like when they released all the Max Ds, the Gravediggers, any updates for those, I've always had like a video like all Max Ds, all Gravedigger freestyles.
Hmm.
I just
It's
haven't.
literally just It's literally just Spider-Man. It's literally
Well,
just
then
one
I'd be
truck this
doing a
time.
freestyle with Spider-Man and probably another one of my Until I Break freestyles or something like that. That or just keep going for a fun run.
Yeah.
I had a few other videos that I had planned that I've kind of just forgotten.
Hmm.
So, right here, container or a bus? I'm kind of curious how a bus would work for the backflip, but up to you. What do you guys think?
I've actually had experience for that. I personally like my how I did my bus backflip.
So you think a bus, okay? Jacob, what do you think for the backflip? A bus or a container?
My my reason is not many maps do bus
Container?
backflips.
Hmm. That's 1-to-1. If only I had one other person in here. If you're trying to spell container, it's honestly saying the way you spelled it makes me feel like I'm trying to say coat hanger instead, because you said container.
Yeah.
My vote, my vote doesn't count.
Aren't you the map maker?
I may be the one making the map, but that doesn't mean I'm trying to be the overall judge of it. I'm trying to have other people tell me how to make the map. It's supposed to be like a community type thing.
Something I never do because I can't live stream.
Hmm.
Literally, I won't ever stream Beam because my computer can't handle two things at once with Beam running.
Well, here, considering it was 1-to-1, I was only gonna use FPS cards on this so people wouldn't lag out. So let me quickly see how big the bus was, because I don't remember if it was a really big one or not. There's a Matt Boy. Okay, hello there.
I use the stubby bus.
Okay, Matt Boy, you're gonna be the tiebreaker for this one. For the backflip ramp that's going right here, a container or a bus? It's 1-to-1 right now. I need a tiebreaker. What do you say, Matt boy?
You know, I like Jacob's idea. An RV backflip. That would be interesting.
I don't believe that would work, considering that RVs tend to immediately break upon impact.
Didn't like World Finals 12 and 13 have like, and even 14 have like the backflip containers very weak?
Those were containers. These are the buses, or RVs and whatnot. The RVs break easily. The You'd find it fun. That's why I like using the FPS container or the FPS bus, whatever one, considering that they'll slowly break over time. So eventually you're going to start going through them and over the ramp versus backflipping. So here, how about, let me see how big the bus was exactly. I can't remember. I also love the fact how when I'm live streaming on my screen in the upper right corner, I can see that I see one viewer there, but when I look at my YouTube page, I see like 2 to 3 at a time. It's always like, why is it so different? Scene level. Let's go with bus. How was my day? Um, Interesting to say the least. I sprained my ankle yesterday, and I've been dealing with that all day. And probably for the next week and a half. Oh wait.
How'd you do it?
Me and a couple, or me and one of my friends, we were messing around with trying to like run up a wall, and on my third attempt, I didn't land right. So I landed on like the outside of my foot was like if you were to like take your foot and try to just rotating it to the not turning it left, but rotating it left to where the outside of your foot is more angled downward. I pretty much landed like full sideways on my foot in that direction and then it snapped back down. So I have a nice little oh shoot, is my game? There, okay.
Same, Jacob. Same.
Never had any injuries, huh?
No.
Really quickly, what color theme should we make this track? I'll change this to whatever color we're gonna be making these. What's our color theme gonna be? I know there's blue containers that are in the background already, but I can easily change those to different colors. So what color scheme? Orange?
Orange and green. Lime green.
Orange and green. Okay, that'll be an interesting combo.
I could have said red and orange to make it even worse.
Stubby bus.
I could have said orange and black.
Actually, that might actually fit perfectly into there. Let's see. Almost perfectly into there. It's a little bit off. Yeah, it's just a little off. I can't increase the size of this either. So if I was to do this, I'd have to make it probably closer to like there. Let's see how big the container was. I gotta remember this now. Oh wait, it's stubby bus, container. Too big, then I can't.
I've noticed if you reset like any vehicle, the FPS crash car vehicle, it resets it back to the Moonhawk.
Resetting a vehicle?
Yeah, like in the parts menu.
Oh, because when you first spawn them in, they're when you first spawn any of those FPS cars in the method, it automatically spawns in as a Moonhawk. So if you're resetting it, it would automatically go back to whatever it was that spawned in as.
Hmm.
Alright, it's a lot more fitting into there, so I'll keep it as the container. Now let's go ahead and get a ramp out. Where was it? Ramp back. Where's my special ramp at? Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna make it there. It's a bit short. Let's make this 2. This is going to be harder to gauge. Usually if you have these containers on the ground, all you'd have to do is set this thing to be 0.8 at the first, or 0.8 for how long that is for the ramp you going towards it, and then 0.8 for how high it is, and that's usually what all you would need to do for it to be your perfect little backflip ramp. But considering I gotta make this taller, this is gonna be a trickier.
I'm pretty sure everyone is bad at doing anything in Steel Titans. You can kind of get a realistic if you if you put it in the racing
I'm
mode
gonna try it like
in the free
that.
roam.
Let's just
Jacob.
see. Now, if I recall correctly, it won't automatically put it into the dumpster, or will it? I can't recall. No, okay. Alright, let's test this thing.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a pretty good backflip ramp. Might send me a bit high too.
It may break with the new update. It may just break it all everything.
Get this truck out of the way. I think that backflip ramp is at a good spot.
Yeah. I can't wait for Steel Titans 2, honestly.
I probably won't even touch it. I've never really touched any of the actual monster truck games like that.
I had Path of Destruction when I was a kid. For the Wii.
Path of Destruction, I think I played a little bit. Never played it a whole lot though.
I've literally had
That's not the one.
I've literally beaten that. I literally beat that game like so. I've I didn't. I did. I was pretty much was a god at that game. I never had urban.
There we
I
are.
never had urban assault. I never. My mother got me that game that night. I was like, I want to play. She was like, No, I must test it. I'm like, okay then. My mother was a character.
She told you not to play because she was gonna test it.
Yep,
I
that's what
have
she
to make
did.
sure there's nothing bad in the game.
Including a Monster Truck game. Well, she did the tutorial mission. The tutorial, so I couldn't do it. And luckily I was a quick learner and watched her. Is this like a World Finals like track that you're trying to make?
Nope, just putting random things together. I feel like some people are
Yeah.
gonna get really annoyed at the fact that there's a little gaps right here.
Oh, boo hoo. People can suck it up. Come on. And they make decent games.
I think this
Just
looks like a
only,
decent ramp.
just own he got to recently got in Steel Titans because my friend
Are
wanted
you
me
guys
to
able to hear the
play.
noise in my background at all right now? Or that noise that keeps going off? It's not doing it right now, it was doing it a second ago.
No, because my loudmouth was going.
You probably talked over it.
Yeah.
That looks decent to me, although I do realize that there's a bit of an indentation right here. You heard it? The only thing I hate is the only thing I can really do about it would be to mute my mic whenever it's going on. Alright, everything looks good so far. Nope, that is my dryer. We have a very loud indication noise on it for whenever it's done. Not my clothes? Yep, right there if you can hear that. Oof, I missed something.
I can't hear that.
Wrong button. Did I like ruin everything that was on this? It's just a loud buzzing noise. Oh yeah, while I'm thinking about it, if anyone would like to test this map after when I get this portion fully done right here, if anyone would like to test it in my Discord group, I'm going to go ahead and put the file in there for it for the first version of public to test, I guess. I'll do that when this is done. Didn't even see that.
I probably will get it because it doesn't have many crush colors or anything. For some reason, the FPS crush colors kill my game.
They shouldn't.
I have I have a very crappy CPU, and I can't replace it's because I have a laptop. Can't replace get a better CPU. Trying to look for a gaming PC, or at least a PC I can build up.
That's why my
So,
computer I'm using right now is a fully custom built PC.
and that costs thousands of dollars, which I don't have.
I spent close to 2,000, like 1,800.
That was pre-COVID. Just to get a good graphics card, it costs you an arm and a leg for
I will
that.
admit that this was like, I want to say 3 years before COVID.
3 years before COVID, I was happy. Man, I was super happy.
They are not cheap, no. Depends on how custom it is. Mine is more of a special build.
Die Corona. Agreed. I wish I had in-person classes.
Who's talking about classes?
He said die Corona in the chat, so I was like, yeah, die Corona, because I want to actually experience college. Proper college. And don't worry about me. I have my class for tomorrow. My only class for tomorrow is like 2 something in the afternoon, so I'm fine.
You see, my college class I'm in right now, I thought my stuff was due tonight, and if it was, I wouldn't be on here right now. But after I double checked it, I'm like, oh, it's due tomorrow. So that's why I'm streaming.
Are you procrastinating?
Not entirely, no.
Not entirely, no. I'm afraid to touch up anything I do.
You mean doing what I'm doing right here?
I can do that, but like filling in the apps with full on.
I mean, that's what I have to worry about right there, so I just undo. This is why I've told people don't go to the very top of it. Don't go anywhere up here. This is like too close to it right here. Stay towards the gap, wherever your gap is at. It'll fill itself in properly. Because if you start going higher up, you're going to start making the ramp have a bunch of divots at the top. In fact, I'm used to using this brush for this.
What's my favorite monster truck? Ooh, that's a hard one.
You see, I grew
Zach,
up with Tom Mentz and Gravediggers, so my favorite one is Max D. The old Max D, I don't care for the new ones.
God, I can remember watching the old Max D on. Man, that was a good time.
World Finals 3 was my first World Finals.
I wasn't even born. World Finals 3 was in 2002, right?
Yep, that was my first show.
You're
No,
older than
or
me
yeah, I guess it,
then.
no? 2003,
Because I was born in.
I don't know.
Because I was born in 2002. It was born after that World Finals ended. But for some reason, I vividly remember, but watching World Finals 13 ever happening. Jacob, your favorite is Goldberg and Sting, but I wasn't even born when World Finals 3 was a thing. That makes no sense. They retired Goldberg in 2000? Yeah, after World Finals 1. Sting, they retired after World Finals 2, I do believe. Unless you
Why
really
can't
watched
his
the.
favorite truck be an old one?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just weird.
You can easily look
What's
at
my.
older videos and be like, I like this truck. This truck looks
I
cool.
look up stuff. Yeah. Man, I gotta. Man. I literally. I don't know what truck I admired, but Good was always a favorite of mine. But I looked up the history one day of Gravedigger just because I was bored. They literally didn't stop running like Gravedigger something like an old gravedigger until very recently. 19, I do believe, or something like that. Favorite. My favorite truck team out was Firestorm. Just because Scott Buteau. And there's an ulterior motive why Goldberg and Sting is your favorite monster trucks, too. Interesting. I watch wrestling, too. Didn't care. Don't watch Monday Night Raw. I'll watch SmackDown if I can catch it. I'm not working on crap or doing whatever.
Oh, so another thing that I've been asked too is about how long it takes to make tracks. If you look, this stream has been going on for about 40 minutes now, and the last stream I did went on for I think an hour and like 20 minutes, and I've only gotten this much done.
Yeah, it takes hours.
Yep. And unless you have people to talk to in a call or something like that, it can get to the point where it's just really quiet. Because there's not much to say when you're just trying to fill stuff in.
Yeah. What I do is if I make anything, I put music on because I need to have stuff in my ears.
Depends. Some days I do, sometimes I don't.
I just put on Eminem, the rapper, and just go to town.
See, I would do something like that, but I don't like rap. The only music that I've ever had playing on my videos or my streams have been my music tastes. I'm like, I know some people will enjoy listening to this, but it's like I really hate it. Alright, let's go ahead and test out this chunk of map. And I'll even go the extra mile, and this is going to be another part of the stream I may as well do. I guess I'll go ahead and use Spider-Man to test out this portion that we've done.
Cole,
When did you start and what time is it there? My time right now, what time is it? 10:30. Yeah, I'm PCT.
For me. New Orleans 2018 Custom just got released. Or updated. New cars.
I had to do an event earlier. I did something like this in Two Wheel Skills.
I literally, for Game Boy's MSEC thing, I literally put it in reverse, shifted it in second as hard as I can, and that was my 2 hits. That was my 2-wheel skills. I cannot 2-wheel skill with crap.
I've gotten to the point where I can usually pull off a decent moonwalk.
I can't. I literally ended my freestyle run in that event with a moonwalk into the crowd. Don't question me why, because it was like 3 seconds remaining, and I didn't feel like saving it.
Oh yeah, the other part of that question was when did we start? So this is the second stream for it, as in the title part 2. I think it was 2 days ago now that I started the first stream, when we first started this track. These are actually hitting quite nicely to me, and these to me. If you guys see something you don't like, just tell me and I can see about fixing it. Like that ramp right there, I'm probably gonna smooth it out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised I didn't break it. So you can't do two-wheel skills at all?
No. I can literally only pull wheelies if that. And I'm using controller, which is supposedly better than keyboard.
I use controller too.
Here's the thing, you probably had Beam a lot longer than I have.
I think since like 2017 or 18, I don't know.
And in that time, two-wheel skills was invented. I stopped watching properly, devotedly, Monster Jam back around the
Jado rockets?
Jado.
What's a Jado rocket?
Do you not know what the Hero Bus is?
The Halo bus?
The Hero
Are you talking about that
in the base game.
Fortnite bus or no?
No, it's in the base game.
I'm like, what bus are you talking about?
Look it up in
I
the vehicle
am!
spawner.
So, this thing? Oh. No, I never use it. The only things I use out of the game are literally just the mod.
I literally just now installed the stream, so.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
It's a bus with a cape. You gotta love it.
Oof. I feel like this is turning into one of those for fun streams that I used to or have done in the past.
Cool, Jacob.
Jacob, are you sure it's not one of those scammer girls that you'll find? They say they'll do anything to have your money, and that's about all they do. You're sure it's an actual girl?
Oh no.
It's not? I like the delay on my stream just because of the fact that you can easily get misinterpreted like this.
Yeah.
There's a breakage for you.
The nearest page. Seems like a legit girl name.
I don't know, I've seen a bunch of dudes that have girl names.
I was supposed to be a girl. But my mother wanted me to be a girl. To say the least.
I don't know whether to say oof to that or not.
Don't ever ask me for dating advice. Ever. My only date advice is don't get a girlfriend. They're very much in trouble. I only know that because I've had so-called girlfriends, but they just had ulterior motives altogether. And I've recently been watching my brother and his girlfriend go at it, with cats and dogs, but they always come back.
I don't think anyone wanted to know that.
Things I have on my mind that I could say, but I don't want to. For a month.
You're dating after only a month. Well,
Does she ever ask for any money or any cash transfers? I mean, we're just here to not help have your heart broken, man.
I love how the main thing about this update was to make it more realistic for people who drive the trucks, yet it's become like almost more unrealistic for me.
Oh yeah. What else would?
There's the second wheel. I think I'm gonna have to smooth the tops of these obstacles as well, because it feels like they're a bit too sharp. That's where I'm braking, is just going up the ramp versus everywhere else.
Is this based on the Chuckler Hot Wheels track?
I'm not.
The ground
I'm not
model
copying
and
his
everything?
stuff. No, all I did was take the track, erase everything that was on it, or take everything that was on the track off, and have begun making my own track,
Hmm.
or at least making a community track, I should say. So I was pretty satisfied with everything that was on this so far. Do you guys see anything that you want to get fixed on it? One thing I'm gonna fix is this right here, because this was annoying me.
I don't know about that, man. None money. What is she carrying along? What do you see pictures of her carrying Louis Vuittons and that crap? Hmm. Uh, Jacob, I know this is personal, but how old are you?
I don't think I want to go there on my stream.
Okay, let's not.
We don't
Because
even
I
need
was,
to. We're talking about everyone's age.
yeah. Nothing, man. I haven't.
Rid of these
Wait,
corners.
can I find it?
Jacob, if you have the Discord, you could always join the Discord if you want to continue that talk somewhere else.
I thought I was told. What the hell? No, no. I'm literally trying to find something. Oh, there it is. Oh, there he is.
There who is?
Yeah. Oh, there he is, man.
Did you just look up?
Marky Gesture.
Oh,
I'm
Marky
gonna, I'm
Gesture.
gonna.
I thought you like looked up Jacob or something like that on something just to find him. I was like, what?
Oh, I don't care. I never was able to find it.
I don't think I had any problems there.
Marky Gesture. I was told that you could find them if you Google search clone.bng. Well, you can. Now I want. So if you look up clown.png, it shows a picture. If you scroll down for me, I'm Ronald McDonald with a knife. Jacob, do you have a phone? Download the Discord app on your phone. We can continue the conversation there.
Discord link is in the description, or where'd it go?
Why don't you want to die?
It was in there. Jacob, you
Because
can
you
join the
won't.
Discord.
Because you won't die by joining Discord. The only reason why I have it is because I have to. I had to have it for school with class. It's a lot better to do class over this than it is than what our software is for college, for my college.
Colleges tend to use Zoom.
Now we use something called Microsoft Teams. Well, Microsoft based thing. So yeah, I have a devious plan. Okay. I have a devious plan for a map.
I hope you have
Wanna
fun
hear
making
it?
it.
Wanna hear it?
I hope you have fun making it.
Gonna be a Monkey Justice themed map.
Just has clown pictures all over.
No, 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 no. Oh no. I was gonna have on in every single face of the lamp, just the lamp part, just a picture of Monkey Justice's face in the mud or some obscure thing. I don't want to do like the trails because I don't I don't feel like I'm good enough. That's nothing. Nothing, Jacob. Something me and Surprise know about. We
What
had
what
Discord
is?
and
Oh, Marky Jester. It's a if you know Game Boy 3800, it's something that he created.
I've blown up B Gamer at a community event. Yeah, I found out why B Gamer was banned. So
Ports
stupid. Yes, Monkey Chester does kill everyone.
based on opinion.
No, that's not opinion. It's literally a fact. I've been killed by him about twice. No, and I posted a picture of both him and Monkey Chester on one of my lamps posing, and said this is what happened when I loaded in, trying to make a little storyline, but it didn't go anywhere. Didn't get any notice by Game Boy.
So my next stream, I think I'm gonna go ahead and we'll add another ramp in on this side. I don't know if we're gonna do another all the way across or separate ones, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here on this one. I gotta get other stuff I gotta get taken care of now. So I hope you guys have enjoyed and can't wait to start on the next portion of the track.